looking the same, and now it's trying to get all the men who just want to look even. They're going to get finance for that. I think it's exploited more, which may make it seem like there's a lot more, but I don't think there is actually a lot more. It's just a lot more in your face.
Yeah, I think these women were probably strippers first, and now that they have another avenue to make money.
The women that I know personally they never been on the stage before.
Well,
That
let me tell you this: if they're on OnlyFans, they got it in them to be on the stage. You cannot look.
but I think
You
that it's
cannot tell me a woman just doesn't wake up and be like, "Oh, I want to show that." She always had that in her. She
I,
had that in her to go
I,
out and say, "Oh, I'm going to share a sexual video." OnlyFans is no different from porn. Being a porn worker,
that's
there's no difference. You probably
yeah,
don't
I
want to
agree.
audition for it. You just it's porn work.
I agree. But uh, someone getting on stage and someone doing something on a camera is two completely different things. Uh, d- being just doing something on a camera is going to be much easier than getting in front of a crowd of people, a
Oh,
crowd of
sure.
men.
I wouldn't
So,
disagree with that, but they're
so,
both
so
the same. They're
no, I agree that they're both the same. All that I'm saying is that it'll be easier for a person to film themselves and then upload it. In most cases, most people do that already. They've already been trained to do it. And if they did convert to go to OnlyFans, they probably already have videos in their phones of them doing the same acts that they're going to be posting anyways. So I think that is two completely different things. Um, with being on stage in front of people and being behind a camera and posting it. But I think with in this generation of where people are exploring uh, more drugs, and it being normalized in Black culture to try specific drugs, I think that also ushers in the being promiscuous, um, and feeling okay with it. Motherfuckers getting cracked in the club more often than not now. It's just it's cool.
yeah.
But back in the day, it like I said, it wasn't as welcomed and normalized as it is now.
Yeah, so I would agree that the platform has been normalized, like as some type of no, but so it's Pornhub, all the other sites that are for you know. I think that just that access to things of that nature has been normalized, so to speak, right? So I think this is just another more fancier way to do the same thing those people have been doing because they upload photo. I assume it's those videos are uploaded, no different from they're uploaded from it. Only difference is you can control your own page when it comes to OnlyFans, whereas when you upload it to, I guess the porn site, I don't know, but when you upload to the porn site, you don't have control of it. It goes into I don't know,
The
or whatever.
server.
Right. So all I'm saying is if a woman does an OnlyFans, if a woman is a dancer, if a woman is any of those things, she already it was either her hands were tied behind her back, maybe she had to make some moves because she could have kids to feed or things, or she just always had it in her. She don't mind doing that. And I don't think it's the majority. I think that when you look at it, when you walk outside and you see people, most of those people that you see do not have an OnlyFans. I think most of the women you may want on Instagram may have an OnlyFans, but the regular folks, the everyday chick, I don't think that for the most part they have OnlyFans.
I don't know, Shan.
I mean, are we talking about what we don't know, or are we saying the reality of it? Because when I looked it up, according to the thing, it's only 300,000. They had 300,000 applicants, and OnlyFans only chose 41% of the 330,000 applicants. So I didn't even know that they filter out. You can't. They. According to this, what I just googled, they can deny you. Whatever you suck if you get denied by OnlyFans. Like, girl, keep that vagina to yourself.
But there's still other platforms that they can upload to though.
Sure. Yeah, there are, but what I'm saying to you is
How many
majority
applicants
of
is it?
women are not on these platforms. We're talking about majority of the population are not on these platforms.
How many applications did you say?
So are you saying majority of the women in the
I'm
United
asking the
States are,
question, Shan.
300,000 is what she said,
You said 300,000.
yes.
and they chose 41%. But I see the point that you're about to push is the
300,000 is a lot of people.
not really. Think
No.
about how many people there are worldwide. Think about how many people there are in the United States. Even
Bro,
that
300,000 isn't a lot of people.
no, not when you look at the sheer numbers. How many people are in the United States? Just look at the United States. How
Hey,
many
it's like
people are in the
60
United
million.
States total?
60,
We're
like
talking less
60 million.
than we're talking well under 10%. Well under. So that's really not that's let me rephrase. Yes, that's a lot of people. But when you talk about the number of people in the world, in the United States even, is not that many people.
I mean that's fair. I get it. I still think that that's a lot of that
That's
that's a
the
lot.
two hoes in every city on OnlyFans or applied to OnlyFans. Now, just I want to make one. I want to clear one thing up. I actually just spoke with my son, so it's actually two women and in his apartment, two women, two gentlemen. There is a common area and a common kitchen. They're separate. It's basically like two different two-bedroom apartments joined by
That's like
a
my son.
kitchen and a living room. And apparently they can close the girls can close off their area and the boys can close off their area. So I
That's
misspoke earlier. I just wanted to clear the record.